Hello and welcome to David's Tabletop, and today I will talk about how I store my minis. This is due to popular request how I store my minis. Predominantly the question was, Dario, how do you store your bolt action tanks? So that's how we start, and then I will show you around how I generally store my minis. And this Puma for bolt action fits in different places. So let me show you, let me open it up. As you can see, this one is a plastic case, and here I use foam. These boxes here in Germany, we get them very cheaply, like I would call it like Home Depot. It's a store called Action. And as you can see, box 1, 8.5, and it's just a couple of euros, and it's pretty cool. A lot of things can fit in here, and here I used some cheap foam. And as you can see, I just took the measurements. Pretty much here I took the measurements for my tiger, as you can see here. The black markings, and here for my Stug, and here for my Panther, and you can also put different things in here. So I think a truck would fit here, and a Jeep, or maybe a different car, and sometimes you can put some different foam in it to make it fit. But lately, as you can see, I have my Puma right here, and it fits sometimes, and nothing really rolls. But the Puma goes in a different spot, so here is where I put a German truck. Wait a second, let me grab it. So let me grab the truck. Here I have it. So usually I put a truck in here, as you can see, and yeah, that's how I usually transport my tanks, and I put them in here. So if I need a Sherman, I will put a Sherman in here, but for some minis I have to take off the turret, like for the Sherman, because like there is some antenna there. I have to take off the turret, and then I will put the turret in a place like this, get a car out and put the Sherman in. But yeah, this is mainly how I transport my tanks. Let me put this one in. Wait a second. Yeah. So, and usually I have a box with infantry. I will show this in a second. Wait a second. Come on. Yeah, I have a box with infantry, and I have the box with infantry, and then I put this box on top of that box, and then I just transport it. So let me show you how I transport my infantry. So this is the second box, and this is all infantry. It is the same box. Maybe I could have gotten one that is a bit how to say, lower. Maybe half the box, and maybe twice two of these boxes. But yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I got. And some of the minis, like this one, they need a bit of a bigger, larger scale. So this is my British 8th Army, more or less. Some German bits right here. But as you can see, I bought some magnetic sheet. And I didn't have to glue it on, because like it's self-adhesive. Let me flip this around. So as you can see, it holds everything. And so I just did cut it down. As you can see, there are, so like this is an A4 magnetic sheet right here. And then I just was cutting some of the pieces right here and here, and I did put them in, and this is how I transport them. And I use 25 millimeter magnets. I think they are from Green Stuff World. Come on, zoom in, baby. Yeah, they are from Green Stuff World. And lately, when they are also self-adhesive, But lately I'm using a bit of super glue, and before I put it on, I put a very thin circle around here, and I glue it on, and it will hold very good. So, and for my other bases, like this is a kit bashed German mortar. As you can see, I just cut out a circle out of this magnetic sheet, and I cut out this piece because sometimes the adhesive is super strong. Like as you can see, I just take this one. As you can see, like I take it, no problem. It comes off very easy. If I take this one, I have to grab it really hard, and so the adhesion is really strong, especially for plastic minis. And so for this one, I use 2, but now I just cut it in half here. I use 1, I cut it in half, and I put 1 half here and 1 half there. So let me see if I have one with the 2 halves, as you can see. And so these are my, I don't know, let's say I play the Brits. I put everything I need in here, and then I just put the tanks on top of that. And I usually then I would put a Sherman into this one, and a Cromwell, and go off to the gaming location. So let me show you what I did the first time. The first time I grabbed myself something like this. Like this is a bit bigger. Let me show you from the distance. This is what I got the first time, and yeah, this is how it looks. And I just used this with all foam. As you can see, I was putting I used foam. I did cut it out, and I super glued how do you say, cardboard under the foam. I will show you in a second. And lately I upgraded it with these oh wait a second, it's bouncing. Yeah, I upgraded it a bit, and now the bottom is magnetized, and a lot of minis are fitting down there. So wait a second. So I'm getting, this is also a very cool one, and I used it for a long time, but then I replaced this for the new boxes you have seen. As you can see here, there is a newly painted Horch, a German car, a pretty crude 3D print, but I'm still gonna use it. And if I like it, I get myself a proper one. But yeah, I will test it in the next game. This is already my packed German army. And then here, as you can see, a Panzer IV, a Stug, something like this will fit in this one. As you can see here, I could put down a car right here, or I could put a Jeep right there. So that's my setup. So and here is where I did put my wait a second, right here is where, as you can see, there I got a truck right there, but this was originally my Puma. And here I put my artillery piece. But right now, as I say, this is already packed for the next game. The game I should have had today, but my friend couldn't. So we will play that soon. And as you can see, this is how I did my crude foam cutouts, because at the time I didn't have much money, or not the time to order one online. I didn't see the point, like the foams were really expensive, and so I am the DIY guy, and so I just built this. And as you can see, like it's not even cardboard, it's but that's how I did it. It's a bit crude, but I have to say a lot of bolt action games were made possible due to this. And this is what I did lately. It's not pretty, but what can I say? So the bottom, I magnetized the bottom, and I wanted to try with this wooden things, if I can put more down there. Right now, this is what I'm gonna play in the next game, like a Nebelwerfer and a motorcycle with sidecars, and the teams are already arranged. Let me zoom in. And so, yeah, a bit crude. Then I went over here with some glue gun to glue it in place. And yeah, it's not the best setup, and I would say a lot of people work a lot neater with their materials. But I'm sometimes just I don't know. I just want to go and do the thing, and then I do it. So this is not my best setup, but again, I just needed a bit of space and place to put my minis, and it does work. But now I will show you a bit more a refined style, and I have also friends that what they have. I don't know what's it called, but it's a backpack. It is a backpack, and in that backpack, I think it's made of wood, and then you can put some wooden lids, and they're magnetized, and you can take out the wood, and you can put big minis, small minis, so it's adjustable. That's really good, and they told me that it's just like 40 euros, so also very affordable. Right now, I don't know what's the name of that, but I will let you know. If you're asking, I can find out. So then I show you my American army, and my American army has more or less a double-decker setup. Let me get off the lid. And this one is pretty experimental, as you can see. Like we have down here, sorry for the bad lighting, I will show you in a second a better picture. But as you can see, I got here my Americans, and then I take off this one. It's not yet glued together because, as you can see, these are 25 millimeter adhesives, and I need to order an A4 sheet, and then I might put it on a properly cut out cardboard. And as you can see, this one has two floors, and it is a 2-floor solution. And I used this with I used 5 dried out or used GW pots, and I glued them to the bottom so that you had 5 pillars. And yeah, and this is pretty heavy, and it's pretty heavy not because there's a lot of Americans. It's pretty heavy because this is metal, and this one is also metal. I think this is from the US Marines box, and I magnetized them fully, and this one is also metal. So maybe the metal minis will get a second place, but still it weighs a lot, and I would say it's not due to the minis. I don't think that the minis are that heavy, but the magnetic sheet adds definitely some weight to the plastic box. So keep that in mind. Do not make it too heavy. But right now, I'm storing it this way, and I want to do it a bit better as soon as I have time for these ones. But for right now, it's okay. So let me show you 2 or 3 more solutions. They will get very interesting. So right now, this works, but it's not ideal, but I'm working on it. And yeah, let me show you how I transport my Napoleonics. So lately I played bolt action, and so here are my Napoleonics. These are what are these? These are my cavalry, my British cavalry, and as you can see, working on those. and they are magnetized. There are also magnets, I think it's from Green Stuff World or from other, and you have 40 by 40, 50 by 50, 25 millimeter round, 25 millimeter square, round, everything. So you could cut some of these up, or you just order them the right way. And as you can see right here, let me zoom in a bit. So this is how I transport my horses, and they did fit all in this. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. As you can see from the height, it's okay, because like these have swords and all of the stuff, and so I'm pretty happy. So far the Napoleonics. Maybe I will find some better solutions. What else? Let me show you how I started transporting them, because I started transporting a lot of Games Workshop miniatures, and here this is how I transport my dices for bolt action. I got this also from, I would say from Action, but it's also a hardware store, as you can see, dice and more stuff, so pretty handy. But this was how I originally transported all of my minis, and it comes with this universal box, or maybe in German Universalbox. And here you can put your, let me turn this, here you can put your, yeah, I don't know, what are these called? I don't even know. But this one is pretty cool. It was like 10 euros back in the days. And it is pretty, like, how do you say, like this one can definitely stand a blow. And as you can see, right here are my minis right now. I got tons of these, jam-packed with miniatures. As I can show you, let me grab one here. Let me grab, for example, I don't know what this is. This is a Hellbrute, I guess. A Hellbrute from 40k, an older one. And so it's magnetized. And when I started playing 40k, or when I started playing Age of Sigmar, this is how I transported my armies, my whole 40k armies. And as you can see, fits perfectly, clicks. Also, A Song of Ice and Fire army, I transported in this, and you can transport a lot of minis in this. And right now, as you can see, magnetized, and here's my army general. And also you can also use it for, here are 25 millimeter bases. These, for example, are my Grasshoppers, 95th rifles, not yet painted. Or here, this is what some people do with their, oh, come on, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, no. Did I? Okay. So this is my cannon. And as you can see, some do this to their tanks. They put down on their tracks a magnetic sheet, and then they will magnetize their tanks. So wait a second. Yeah. And usually I will put these soon into the plastic trays, but I didn't have a spare one. So here the magnetic pull is a bit stronger on this metal. And yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. You can also go, so I'm a huge fan of magnetizing stuff, and here I have also, oh wait a second. I have also different metal boxes, and yeah, and here are my Palatine blades. So not ideal right now, but yeah, I'm just building too much stuff, and I needed some space, and yeah, this is what I was doing. And so now for the finale, for the big finale, I don't know, let me see. Let me get some good lighting. I hope we will have it. So now we come here, and these ones are, in German it's called Werkzeugboxen. So as you can see, and right here we have the Skaven sign. A friend of mine was bringing his Skaven in this thing, and then he didn't need it anymore, and he gave it to me. And here I did put my Bretonians. That is why it's for the lady. And of course, I'm not a football fan, but I'm a fan of the British. And so it's coming home. Football's coming home. And here you can see right here, there is a bunch of miniatures. And yeah, let me see what we have here. Here we have Bretonian archers. Wait a second. Let me put it right here. And let me go here. So here we have Bretonian archers. Can I zoom in? Let me see. So let's do it this way. So here we have Bretonian archers. Then we have some flamers, some plasmas, some catachans, some chaos warriors. I like this one with the eyes bleeding. Let me focus on this one. This one's amazing. Yeah, this is 40k. I mean, this used to be 40k before they fucked it up. And what do we got right there? Right there we got also just miniatures. Oh, I got space here. I have to use it. And then down there is the Green Knight. Let me grab the Green Knight. No? Yeah, this is how it's done. So wait a second. We're not grabbing the Green Knight. I will do a video on them. But so here we got the Green Knight of Bretonia and just horses and knights. I might sell these off because I didn't use them for a long time. But as you can see, horses everywhere. Well, let me show you the Green Knight. Okay, where is it? Can I grab it? Yeah, here it is. So here we have the Green Knight of Bretonia. Yeah, man, what a cool dude. Okay, maybe I don't sell these off, but yeah, there it is. This should be the thumbnail. Yeah. And here we have horses, a bunch of horses. And now let's look at the second one. And the second one is full of high elves. So this one, again, also had the Skaven sign, but then was repurposed for Ulthuan and the high elves. And here you can see, yeah, white lions, metal minis. Then here we got 2 bow throwers, some Horus Heresy Dark Angel proxies. Right there, we got a bunch of old school Firstborn, Deathwatch, Space Marines, another bow thrower, and then right down there, I think there must be 100 plus high elves. So Spearman, Illidian Reavers or Illivian Reavers, Lothern Seaguard, and right down there, this black blob, those are, how are they called? Swordsmen? Yeah. Hoeth. Swordsman, Hoeth, something like this. From the Isle of Blood box. And I don't know why I primed them black. Back in the days, I primed everything black, and you might say, why did you put them on round bases? It's because there was no old world and there was no fantasy, so I wanted to play these guys for Age of Sigmar. And Age of Sigmar, in the beginning, you could start and play legacy armies, and I wanted to play these guys, and they were amazing because they were standing on 25mm bases, and they had 2 attacks and wounding on 3s, rend 2, reroll 1s or reroll everything. Like these guys, when they hit melee, they would just chop everything into pieces. And if you had a blob of 30, because they're on 25mm bases, the second row could also attack. And then with 2 attacks, second row, I think if you get in 10 to 20 guys, they would produce 40 to 60 attacks, something like that, with rerolling 1s, hitting on 3, rend 1 or 2, like pretty insane. But I never played them. I might, maybe I should. And yeah, and this is how I store my minis, and somewhere else there are other boxes with A Song of Ice and Fire miniatures and Marvel Crisis, and everything is magnetized and everything is in boxes. So I hope you had fun. And yeah, it's pretty insane, but it's a cool hobby, it's a cool lifestyle, I would say. And we'll see us in the next video. See ya.